Sorry, y'all. Back with part two. But as I was saying, you know what I mean? It's like, it's just, I feel it's a lot of people that don't know, you know what I mean? That they're naturally selling their souls and have sold their soul to bigger corporations here in the city areas, you know what I'm saying? To a point that they don't know the knowledge that they study has stripped them farther away from the Most High. I'm gonna just keep it about the Most High and the naturally way of life. You know what I mean? I seen people from country parts come here and live in the city areas and get turned out. I seen people from other countries live here in the city area and get turned out. I was just talking to an African girl, beautiful. Lord, she was beautiful. I'm surprised I didn't even get a number, but we was in communication, and I know I got a girl, but you know what I'm saying? We're not even in a relationship. We just friends. But you know what I mean? We taking everything slowly, and that's something else, you have to do with people in these city areas, because you never know. It's so many people for everybody, and you have to just take things slowly just to be on the safer side and getting to know folks. But this African girl I was chatting with like a few weeks ago, she came here. I forgot what part she was from. Her friends have been living here in Atlanta for years. And she said when she got here, she just was disappointed in her homegirls. Like, she was trying to basically tell her to wear like the hoish look, you know what I mean? Which, the hoish look, what I mean is basically women that's showing their ass and, showing every bit of their, private areas that only supposed to be seen with their man at the house. But she was saying they was trying to get her to wear those things, but she wanted to just step out in something cute and comfortable and nice. And she was like, she said she didn't even hang out with them that long because she said she hated Atlanta. Technically speaking, like, you know what I'm saying? She said she's leaving, going back to her country. Oh, not to her country. Washington, D.C., I think. Somewhere she liked it. Somewhere. I forgot where it was. But she said she was moving back to where she was at because she get here in Atlanta. And I ain't gonna lie, this gotta be one of the top biggest city full of demons. You know what I'm saying? ATL. But she said she didn't even enjoy being out with them because as she was hanging out with them, she was looking at her friends like, this not the girls I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? Like, I don't know these girls. You know what I'm saying? And she was talking about how everybody in this city, ain't got money. They put on this image like they got money, which is a lot of that going on around here. You know what I'm saying? In this city. But she was just saying, like, basically how she don't like it here and how people live above their means, and which I can understand that 100%. You have people in these areas in these cities, but because all city areas not bad, but Atlanta got it the worst. You know what I'm saying? You have people here that want to, stunt and want to do the wrong things, in life, such as go to bars and clubs and, stuff that don't even matter or that's not even naturally, normal to do, on a day-to-day basis, instead of, you know what I'm saying, programming their mind into positive. It's like this city feed off so much negative to a point, like I say, you can be driving your car. Hell, everybody got road rage. People won't even let you over. You know what I'm saying? You may want to open the door for somebody or let somebody walk across the road down, wave their hand. People ain't saying thank you, you know what I mean? No one ain't friendly, you know what I'm saying? But, and then everybody intention span short too, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like their attention span, you know what I mean? It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just, it's not built on positive. You know what I'm saying? It's like they look at a life where in a world, nothing, people would think that stuff we see, oh, that's good for us to see, or that's great for, but not even understanding is programming them to be negative the way they are. It's like they broadcast more negative than positive out here. But I know my video had cut on the first video. I ain't want to make this long, but I just wanted to drop some content regarding, like, the bigger the city, the more the demons. And to be honest, I want to make the money for me and my kids in this city, and you know what I'm saying, and basically, live here for like just a few years. But I already have my ducks in a row to a point, like, where we going to move at. I done already planned where we're going to move at, and me stacking my money up for us to move to. And what's so crazy, my friend, she on the same type time too. She from Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? So this all she know. And there's something else I noticed. Even though certain women that's from Atlanta do have that mindset, of a typical Atlanta way of life that they program these women. But it's some women that's from this city have known the city life all their life, and getting tired of the city and want to move out the city, because they all they know, you know what I mean? And to be honest, I always, I don't know what it is, I always have met the women from Atlanta to be more loyal than the women that ain't from Atlanta. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just me, but other than that, man, I ain't gonna make this video long. I hope you all like, comment, subscribe, man. Drop this message, man. Like, comment, subscribe. I know I don't get that many views or subscribers, but my channel's gonna grow, and I'm gonna keep putting in that work. I've been busy and everything. Girl took us out, on a trip and things of that nature, and I had to, adapt back to certain things, as far as, getting money and, getting the kids, signed up in daycare and, things of that nature. But I ain't gonna put y'all too much into my life, but I hope y'all have a blessed day, a wonderful day, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Show the boy some love. Peace.